There's a 50% chance I win this and a 50% chance I lose this. Let's go gambling! Good afternoon, dear adjudicators. Greetings, my name is Widjaja from SMA Xinzhong School, here today to debate against the motion which states this house would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. The background of this issue lies in Indonesia's current massive online gambling problem, and this motion seeks to suggest solutions to address it. Let me break down what exactly the motion means. Gambling offenders are those people who have been charged with gambling-related crimes, those who participated and those who facilitated. Social services are programs and organizations that seek to provide care and assistance to those in need. And in this motion, it means rehabilitation for gambling offenders. Skill training in the context of rehabilitation that we established earlier, it means teaching skills to help people regain or improve abilities lost to injury, illness, and importantly for us right now, addiction, to help them reintegrate within society. Rather than imprisonment means that those who support this motion would replace imprisonment with rehabilitation. So basically, in simple words, this motion is this house would replace imprisonment for gambling offenders with rehabilitation. Sounds like an honorable cause, right? No, not everything is as it seems. Allow me to explain. For starters, while rehabilitation of gambling addicts has proven effective, the problem lies within getting them to these programs in the first place. Studies conducted by America's National Health Interview Survey and the Royal College of Psychiatrists show that many gamblers are reluctant to seek help due to denial, shame, lack of knowledge about gambling's downsides, or fear of exposing their crime. So, how can we solve this issue? Simple: imprisonment. Prisons in countries such as the UK and Canada set a positive example for us in Indonesia to follow, with group therapy sessions for addicted inmates, one-on-one counseling, access to peer-led gambling addict support groups, and educational workshops on the negative consequences of gambling. These programs have reported an 11% decrease in the reconviction rate for gambling-related charges, even while the national average increased by 10% and has been cited by advocacy agencies such as Russell Webster as a model rehabilitation program. Secondly, imprisonment sets an example to those who would gamble in the future. Gambling is still a crime, and crimes must be prevented wherever they can be. The threat of imprisonment forces those who would gamble to think twice about their actions and reevaluate before they commit the crime. Especially nowadays when gambling is seen as a less serious crime, with catchphrases such as "let's go gambling" glorifying it, the threat of imprisonment serves to ground gambling and remind people that it is, in fact, a veritable crime. Finally, thus far, we've only been discussing the victims of gambling, the addicts. However, in the motion it states gambling offenders, including those who facilitate the gambling, the criminals. The core of rehabilitation is receptiveness, the receptiveness of the addicts to change. Now, the programs I mentioned earlier did improve their receptiveness to change. However, there will always be severe circumstances in which the criminal has become too far gone to change. And in these cases, for the benefit of our society's safety and security, the only solution is to lock them up. To conclude, I believe I have provided a solid basis of evidence chock full with real-world examples and logical arguments to prove the effectiveness of imprisonment. The key lays in a combination of the two, imprisonment and rehabilitation. Imprisonment may be a scary term, indeed, but look past the cultural stigma and look towards successful examples such as the UK and Canada, and we will realize what we in Indonesia are capable of achieving. Thank you very much.